Mine's up. What's up, y'all? I hope everybody is feeling amazing today. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling groovy. Hey, let me know you in the building. Say hey, coach. Say hey, TK. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all come on in here. What we gonna be talking about today is how to make sure that you keep your attitude in check, because you know a lot of times we don't realize that the things that we attract in our life is based on the attitude that we hold about what it is that we're thinking about. And so today I want to touch base with you guys on that. Hey, what's up, Sade? Hey, Javon. My BSE. I was just thinking about you before I started this live. I was just thinking about you. Like, where is Javon? Where is Javon? Yes, I was looking for you. I didn't invite nobody yet because I was trying to make sure that that the lighting is good in this part of the house. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna see. Hold on. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Mine's up. Mine's up. Mine's up. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because you know what? Last night I was listening. I had it like all the way on the other side of the kitchen when I was doing the cooking for y'all. And it was all right. It wasn't that loud, but you know, this seems like this is a little bit closer, and there's a sound in here, this acoustic like sound that comes from the living room, you know, and so whatever. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Thaddeus. So Javon, let me know put it in the comments. Let Coach know what you've been up to. You know, you've been MIA. And all that other wonderful stuff, which is a good thing, because usually when you MIA, it's because you're making moves. Where I tell you guys that, you know, we don't make excuses. We make moves. That's what we do, right? We ain't making no excuses. We gonna catch up to whatever we need to catch up to and thrive past the limitations that we're always looking at, right? But no more limitations. We're not paying attention to limitations anymore because we don't need to. We don't need to. All right, so share this live for me. Let me go ahead and we're going to hop into something that's going to help you a lot today. All right, so we're going to talk about how to improve your attitude, because a positive attitude makes success easy, right? And a negative attitude makes success pointless, because if you have a negative attitude and you become successful, what's the purpose of you becoming successful if you're going to feel crappy the whole time that you achieve this success, right? So it's like, you know, you got to learn how to have some attitude adjustments. Not everybody, you know, is going to want to adjust their attitude. Some people just like to be miserable and angry and all of that other stuff. But that don't have to be you. That does not have to be you. And that is the reason why Coach Diamond is coming forth today to let you know, hey, Joe, thank you. He said, I'm getting that bag, getting that bag. That's what I'm talking about, Javon. You know, hey, you know, that's what Coach always say. You got to focus on your brain and focus on your bag, right? And when you focus on your brain and your bag, then love and everything else comes on in. Because you know what? When you got money, you feel happier, right? Like, let's just be for real. You know, when you got money, you feel better, all right? All right. Which means that if you feel better, you're in a better vibration, you're in a higher energy. You have to choose that, though. You know, some people have a lot of money and they're miserable, but we're not focusing on them. We focusing on you. We focusing on the fact that, you know, we're going to work on making sure that you have the right attitude so that you can fulfill your dreams, your desires of your heart. Yours. You. All right. So obviously, if you truly want to be successful, the number one thing that you're going to have to do is maintain a positive attitude. All right, I think the music is all right. Y'all let me know if it's too loud or not, because I don't know. Y'all tell me, Javon, if it's at a decent level or whatever. Okay, somebody tell me. All right, so if you're a leader, like most of you guys who watch me, right? If you're a leader, then when you have a positive attitude, you usually attract other people who are also excited about life, also optimistic about life. They're also enthusiastic. You know, what happens is when you're a leader and you have a positive attitude, you encourage people to give it their best, right? But if you're a leader and you have a bad attitude, you are going to be able to attract people to you, but the only way you're going to get people to be compelled to you is by using fear, right? So I don't teach from a space of fear. I teach from a space of love to where you can choose that happiness by changing your mental attitude. You can change your financial income ceilings, you know, and things like that by changing the attitude that you have about money, by changing the vibration that you're vibrating when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your business, making sure the money that you are saving, that you are investing it so that it could be growing rather than you just going and buying stuff, right? So if you have a better attitude about money, you're going to make better decisions, and that's what it's about, right? All right, so this won't be long, guys, all right? So the first thing that I have is you want to always act with a purpose, all right? So when you're going to take action on anything, you want to make sure that the action that you're taking actually makes sense, right? Because this is going to help you to have a positive attitude, because you're going to know, like, all right, well, when I do this, this is what's going to come out of it. Now, if what you're thinking about on your little to-do list is not a match, right, then you need to scratch it out, right? If it's weak, when you ask yourself, like, you know, how important is this for me to do right now? Like, make sure that you're taking actions that make sense, because the last thing you want to do is just waste time. You know, that's something that we don't get back, all right? Hi, Chris. Yes, that's something that we don't get back, right? We don't get time back, right? And we also understand that time is an illusion, right? And so we get to create the life that we love right now in the present moment. But if your attitude is stinking and your thinking is stinking, that ain't cool. That's not cool, okay? All right, so, you know, before you do anything, I just want to, you know, share with you guys to don't waste time on aimless, you know, activities, things that are not going to direct you anywhere. All right, do things that are going to push you closer to your dreams, your goal, your purpose, you know, that type of stuff. All right. So the next thing is to stretch yourself past your limit every single day. All right. So you might think you know it all, but trust me when I tell you, you don't know it all. Just when you think you know it all, something else comes in to show you ain't no shilsnit, okay? Especially if you on the awakening path. Soon as you get like, oh, I got this, you realize like, oh, I thought I had this. So I thought, right? Yes, no stinking thinking. That's right, Chris. Chris says, love it. A place of love is what it's all about. And that's true, guys. So, you know, I don't teach or try to get people to do anything with me from fear. Like, I'm not going to tell you like, oh my God, if you don't do this. No, I'm going to share with you the truth. I'm going to say, listen, as a result of the habits that you have, as a result of the thoughts that you think, as a result of the energy that you're vibrating each and every single day, this is what you're looking at as far as your life is a byproduct of that. So if you don't like the byproduct of what you're looking at, like you don't like what you're looking at, and the byproduct is not what you want, then that means you're going to have to ship all of that over here, put some new ingredients in there, right? And put some new stuff together so that you could create a whole new dish. Got it? Okay. So stretch yourself past your limits every day, guys. Doing the same old routine every day. Even if that same routine made you successful, right? You still want to implement something new. Like you still want to find something creative, something that floats your boat or sparks you some kind of way, right? That's going to help to pull you forward. So stretch yourself. What is it? How could you do it bigger, right? Let's say that you accomplished the goal, right? Don't get stuck when you finally accomplish that intention or that manifestation comes through, right? When that manifestation comes through, what you do is you challenge yourself and you go, how can I top that? How can I do bigger than that? Don't stop. Don't just get content because of where you are. Like, get uncomfortable with where you are so that you could go further, okay? All right, so the next thing is to take action without expecting results, guys. And the reason I'm saying that is because you could get in your own way like that, all right? So when you taking action towards these things, of course you got your heart set on a particular way that you want it to work out, but if it doesn't work out, then you're going to be all in the dumps. You want to take action because this is what you feel led to do. Like, you feel pushed. Like, and this is what's happening. Your happy place in this moment is what is leading you to do X, Y, Z. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy, right? And so just do it because it makes you feel good. Do it because it makes you happy. Not because... like, y'all get what I'm saying. You know, don't have ulterior motives. I mean, we all have ulterior motives in some way. You know, good. Some of us have good ulterior motives, and some people have some trashy ulterior motives. But we're not focusing on them, right? We focusing on love, right? We're focusing on the fact that they too gotta grow through this. Did you wake up and know the things that you know right now? For those of you guys who are on the waking path, did you wake up and you just was this bright, intelligent, you was all knowing? No. Right? You know, when we first came out in this human experience, we had to learn our way, right? So we have an opportunity now to unlearn and choose to learn something else that's going to take us past where we thought we had to be, but you come to the realization that it's where you chose to be, right? But you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there, all right? So take action without expectations. That's the bottom line I wanted to make. Give it your best shot. Give it all you got. And guess what? It may turn out even better than you thought. But if it doesn't, it's okay. You don't need to be down in the dumps about it. You can be like, okay, I nailed how to mess that up, right? Ooh, nailed it. Oh, I messed that up. I did that real good. Right? That type of stuff, right? All right, so the next one, and then we just got two more, okay, guys? So the next one is use your setbacks to improve your skills, all right? So if something happens that kind of sets you back, and instead of you feeling bad, or if you fail, or if you get rejected, or anything like that, like, just take a look back at yourself and see, you know, what else is connected to that feeling, to that emotion that you might be experiencing, right? And the bigger thing that you can do, you can ask, is it true? Because sometimes you could be picking up other people's thoughts and feelings and emotions, you know? So this is why it's important for you guys to meditate and take care of your, put the right things in your body, put living foods in your body. Because when you put dead food in your body, that's when you tired. And the bathroom don't smell like roses. It smells like you just walked into a sewer, okay? And just think about all that stuff that's in your body, and if what it smells like when it comes out, like, you get what I'm saying? All right, I'm taking too far. All right. All right, but anyway, rather than feeling bad, guys, you know, just take a look and see how could you actually improve your performance, all right? How could you do better? How could you be better at whatever it was, all right? The next thing is to seek out those who share positive attitudes too, right? So if I got a positive attitude, and he got a positive attitude, and Chris got a positive attitude, and everybody else got a positive attitude that I'm around, chances are I'm gonna be much more successful in my life. I'm gonna be much more compared to do the right things that are going to elevate me, because I'm around people who are believers as well. I'm around people who believe in their goals, who believe in their dreams, who take action and things like that. But if I'm around people who really don't have no goals or really don't have no direction, then they can't help me grow. I can't grow in that environment, right? And we understand the journey is all about growth, all right? Growth, 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 okay? All right, so the next thing is, don't take yourself so seriously, okay? Lighten up. I tell y'all that all the time, right? Lighten up, lighten up, lighten up. All right, so forgiveness, forgive the limitation of others, okay? Forgive the limitation of others. Yes, other people might be limited in their thinking, and they may not see your dreams the way that you see them. They may not see the vision the way that you see the vision. And that's okay. If they don't see it the way that you see it, you just have to understand that everybody is where they are at this point in time, right? So we can't change what somebody else is thinking. We can't change how somebody else is feeling. We can't alter what someone else did, but we can alter how we feel about it, right? We can understand that, unfortunately, this is not a fit, right? Okay, this is not a fit. And because it's not a fit, we had to, you got to separate yourself. But you want to forgive the limitations of others. Don't allow other people's limited thinking to limit you. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Aunt, share this live for me, okay? And so the last one, guys, is to say thank you more frequently, okay? To be more in gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude is what's going to help to get you through, all right? Because when you have an attitude of gratitude, you are not coming from a space of victimization. You're coming from a space of understanding that, guess what? Everything happens to elevate me, to grow me. And even though I had to hit rock bottom to get the lesson, I still got it, right? But that's what had to happen in order for me to get the lesson, okay? And so sometimes, even some people, you got to rise all the way to the top and get to the top and realize that the top is not where they really wanted to be, right? So everybody got their own thing. So you just want to be grateful for all of the different experiences that you have grown through in your life, because they all help you to grow, to be a better person, right? And this is why having a positive mental attitude is what's going to help you excel in your business, in your life, in your relationships. Just having and holding space for others and understanding that every single one of us is on our own little journey. We on our own little paths, okay? And so everybody's not going to do what we think they should do because everybody's brain is not wired exactly the way that ours is wired. We might have a lot of things in common, right? We got a lot in common. Oh, Hakeem, what's up, cousin? I love you too. So we might have a lot of mental things in common, right? But that don't mean that we think exactly alike. If I was abused as a child, this is not my story, I'm using this as an example though. If I was abused as a child, and let's just say that I had a boyfriend that screams at me, yells at me, and does stuff like that, right? And as a child, whenever he does that, it brings me back to memories when, let's say, my mother or my father or whoever, my uncle, whoever used to hit me or whatever the case might be, right? So because we don't understand everybody's story, like everybody might have the same intention to create, a positive life for themselves, but some people are just not built to break through the stronghold. So that means that you can't hold yourself so strong in things that don't allow you to keep a positive mental attitude, okay? So let's go ahead and review. So number one was, in order for us to make sure that we keep a positive mental attitude, is to always act with a purpose, right? Make sure that the things that we are doing serves a purpose. If it doesn't serve a purpose, then what's the purpose of doing it? All right, make sure that what you're doing makes sense. Okay, all right. The next thing was to stretch yourself past the limit every single day. Every single day, stretch yourself. No matter how far you think that you've gone, and even if you think you got it all together, listen, fly even higher. Trust me, there's some more altitudes that you can reach. Right? There's some more. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. All right. So the next one was take action without expecting results, right? So stop trying to control everything. Take action because it's what you love to do. It's what you know that you need to do in order to help you get closer to it. But this is what I say, how I live my life. I'm open to everything but attached to nothing, okay? So in other words, I'm open to things turning out the way that I wanted them to turn out. But I am not attached to the fact that if they don't turn out that way, my life is not over. It's just got to go another direction, right? That's it. Hey, Meredith. Hey, what's up, Zay? You said, how about me? Love me too. I love you too. I didn't see you jump. I'm just seeing your comment. I'm sorry. I love you too. I love you all. I love you all. Number 4 was to use setbacks to improve your skills, right? To take a look back and see where you failed at and how could you improve that and do it better, rather than condemning yourself and all that extra stuff, right? Seek out those other people who share a same positive attitude, a positive mental attitude about life, right? So come here. I have a friend for you guys. Say hi. This is Junior. He just came here today. Say hi. pets love me, yo. Say hi. Hi. Okay, so, alright, so number 5 was seek out those who share a positive attitude, right? Now, I think the reason that I was sharing that to seek out others that share a positive mental attitude is because of the whole mirror effect, right? Because if you're around other people who mirror that positive mental attitude, like, you're not going to be able to go the other way. It's going to be very hard for you to think the opposite when you're around somebody who is always, you know, their attitude is leveled up, okay? It's gonna force you to change. That's the point I'm making. All right. And the next one was, don't take yourself so seriously. Lighten up, y'all. Lighten up. Forgive the limitations of others, right? You're not in control of other people. Forgive their limitations. You don't know what their experience was, and if you do know, don't use that against them, right? Understand that that's just where they are, and you have a choice to, you know, stick around and try to support it, or recognize when it's time to back up because it's starting to affect you. Okay? Alright, so the next thing was saying thank you, right? Saying thank you very frequently. Having an attitude of gratitude and just being okay with everything. Like, even the bad stuff, like God, because it's not really good, bad, it's experience, you know, it just is, it is, you know, you gotta learn from it, you grow through it, and you get over it, all right, and that's what had happened. All right, guys, so that is the end of today's lesson. I hope this has empowered you and encouraged you to keep a positive mental attitude, to, you know, just choose to think differently. Just choose to respond differently. You don't have to react. You don't have to act out, you know. Just know that it's okay. You know, it's okay to be positive even when other people are not that. Don't let other people change you. Okay? All right, guys. So that's it. Any questions? Let me read and let me see what we got here. Let's see. Anthony says, now, Javon says, the point of success is to be at peace. It is counterproductive to be success and stuck up. Be successful and stuck up. Word is bond. Word is bond. Exactly. Exactly. I love it. 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 All right, guys. So thank you again. And please do me a favor, you know, click the notifications button, like it, love it, tag a friend, share it, especially if you know someone who could really be inspired, empowered, and encouraged by the words that I shared with you guys today. Now, if you're trying to get your finances in order, you got about 10 days left to get into the Prosperity Genius community. This is a free community. I also have a paid community, which is elite. So do not try to get into the one that says elite. The one that says Prosperity Genius Masterminds, that's the one to get in. All right. And that is where I teach a lot of money mindset, of how to actually use your brain to attract financial abundance in your life, you know, to attract opportunities. And it's not even really about attracting, guys. It's really about being that version of yourself that by default, those things will fall in your lap because that's how you handle yourself. That's your self-image. Like, the self-image that you have of yourself is one of confidence, one of, you know, productivity, somebody who's productive, someone who's resilient, someone who is getting that bag, as Javon said. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want, if that's who you want to become, you got to choose to be that now. So you should start doing things that will put you in alignment with that frequency, that energy, that love, that focus. Because when your energy is clear, like, you can focus a whole lot better than when your mind is cloudy. All right, guys. So I'm out. Go ahead over there into the Prosperity Genius Mastermind group, and I'll accept you. That is the free community, all right? And then later on down the line, and maybe sometime the end of this month, the beginning of February, I will invite you guys to an open invitation for those of you who want to be a part of the elite community, where we have the membership and all that other wonderful stuff. All right? All right. So that's it. I love you. Bye. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Deuces.